What Google wants to see on all your content is you actually have real experience. So this is a real picture of me and Matthew Janusek and his family having dinner. It's real. It's a real experience, right? There's real things like, I'm not just teaching the content factory or saying it is. Like here, I'm showing there's a real experience. I was the main speaker at this thing, right? What's the URL?
It's just Cardinal. Oh, it's cardinaltreatment.com.
Oh, treatment. Okay.
Yeah. Why you want to screen share while you do this audit?
Yeah. This is easy. Then you can turn it into you could use the AI to turn it into whatever. AI and VAs will do this thing. Okay. Here we go. Cardinal treatment. It doesn't have any of the pixels or tracking. At least it's built on WordPress. So that's good. Elementor, the one we all love to hate. Astra theme. Okay. Not much here. Yeah. So this site is this. I can already tell you the site doesn't rank on anything. Look, see, domain rating of nothing. These links are all going to be garbage links. That's why the overall rating 0, because none of these pass any juice. And let's look at these keywords. So it's branded, all low keyword difficulty. And there's some freaking Russian random stuff where someone probably tried to buy some links or something. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Oh, they've been hacked.
Really?
Yeah, their website's hacked. That's why it has no SEO. See, look, you see the URL here?
Yeah.
It says like tag and all this other stuff. Let's go see these pages. They're probably, so a lot of spammers are, yeah, they've been hacked. I see this all the time. It's when you don't update your WordPress plugins. There's all these bots that go out there that, scan for vulnerabilities, and they're able to get into your system and then start generating all of these garbagey pages to rank on slot machines. And yeah, they came in through whoever dev is their main account, this dev account, October 12th. So this just happened. Yeah, I see there's all kinds. Look at this.
Oh, damn.
Oh, this goes on forever. How many of them are there? Yeah. Yep. All this like Russian slot casino stuff. I know Michael's not an SEO expert or anything like that, but how likely do you think all this spammy stuff, if you don't fix this, how likely are we going to be able to rank on anything?
Yeah, not very well.
Yeah. And how does this look to Google when Google sees stuff like this,
Horrible.
I don't need to explain why this is a bad thing. So if there's one thing like this, which means their site has been hacked and it's vulnerable, how likely do you think there are like 10 other messed up things that we can find?
Yeah, pretty high.
So yeah, we need to first lock down this site. So they have location service pages. Doesn't matter because we have to fix the important issue first. People are like worrying about getting a 6-pack. Well, first off, you have a heart attack. So we have to like make sure you're not dying, and then we can worry about getting your 6-pack. Okay.
Right.
So let's see how these locations do. We'll take, normally they should be listed in order of priority of how much power they have, but let's just look at Portsmouth and about Portsmouth. Okay. This looks like AI generated whatever sorts of nonsense, because anybody can just generate this, right? So just for fun, let's take a look at this. Copy that and paste that and see. Okay, it's showing up for Cardinal Treatment Center, but it's just, there's no EEAT, right? You know the whole thing about EEAT? This is a fundamental principle. So I wrote an article about this, about how I love to eat. And Google changed the rules from EAT. They added an E, so it's EEAT, which is experience, expertise, authority, trust. So what Google wants to see on all your content is you actually have real experience. So this is a real picture of me and Matthew Janusek and his family having dinner. It's real. It's a real experience, right? There's real things like, I'm not just teaching the content factory or saying it is. Like here, I'm showing there's a real experience. I was the main speaker at this thing, right? The biggest affiliate conference in the world. And there's lots and lots of real experiences. I could have the AI write an article about, running ads for the Golden State Warriors, or I could actually show that we've actually done the thing, right? And Google came out with EEAT because you can use the AI to generate pages and pages just like this, right? So, hey, we do partial hospitalization, intensive outpatient, whatever it is, right? And here's a map. Then it has an address, which isn't a GMB, right? So I could take this, Elliot, and I could go to the AI and say, how does this page for Cardinal Treatment Center rate on EEAT? Of course, we want more. We call them patients, right?
Yeah.
And Michael, right? Michael, the owner. You have to give it, you talk to it like a human, right? Reached out for help, with SEO, digital, social, etc., since all his patients come from court referrals. No digital game. So Elliot, Drake, and I are taking him on as a client under Elliot's new agency. Okay. This is a location service page. Rate it harshly and mention what PAA we include or not. Also rated 1 to 10. So PAAs people also ask, right? So we're, drug rehab. What was the city name? Portsmouth. Okay. There's a lot of Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Portsmouth, Ohio. Okay. So when I do a search, there's these guys, counseling center. Who's this? Who's 988? Wow. They've got some good SEO here. There's all these other guys with all their reviews and whatnot. Addictions.com. So this is a directory. Recovery.org. Okay, fine. You can see these are directory power because they're in their 70s, right? DR70 plus. Here's the first real player here. Another real player. Still pretty powerful. 18,000 keywords, 200 keywords. Drug-rehab. Okay. And now the PAA. People also ask, how many days do you get in rehab? How does it work? And how many times do you go? And you've got to answer these questions. If you want to rank on a keyword, you have to answer the related questions, the PAA, yeah?
Yeah.
So PAA and EEAT, you answer the PAA with EEAT. I'm using acronyms, but it's necessary, right? With real experiences and stories about so-and-so, John and Portsmouth, and, obviously you patient privacy and things. There's ways to tell stories, right? And so we have that. So I'm going to paste it in, and the AI can do all this stuff for us and write our proposal and whatever. But we still have to have the expertise, right? You can't just be an idiot and use the AI. You have to actually understand the thing yourself. So whenever it gives you these numbers, it's actually worse than the number it gives you because it's being polite. So giving us a 2 is basically a 0, and a 5 is lower than that. So we don't answer any of these questions. And there's nothing here. We don't show our credentials. We don't show our staff. We don't show anything about our properties. We don't show patient stories. We freaking have none of these.